shouldn't have licked the frozen doorknob, but I did. And now, something's licking back.
What the hell was that?
The sound came from the basement, a wet, slithering noise, like a tongue dragging across concrete.
You're imagining things. It's just the pipes.
Pipes don't sound like that. Pipes don't breathe.
The air turned thick. The smell of rot seeped through the floorboards.
Dude, your house is haunted.
It's not haunted, it's hungry.
What does that even mean?
The lights flickered. Shadows stretched. Too long. Too sharp.
We should leave, now.
But too late, the door's gone.
Where the exit once stood, there was only a wall. A wall that pulsed.
That's not possible.
Neither was the doorknob, but here we are.
A whisper slithered from the vents.
Lick it again.
Who said that?
The voice wasn't human. It was too sweet. Too sticky.
You know you want to.
Shut up.
The floorboards creaked. Something was climbing the stairs.
Oh God. Oh God. What is that?
The thing in the dark smiled. Its teeth glistened.
Run.
But where?
Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide.
The walls began to bleed.
We're not alone.
We never were.
The thing reached out. Its fingers were too long. Too cold.
It's touching me.
The lights went out.
Lick the doorknob again.
And then, screaming.
Hello? Anyone?
No answer. Just the slow, wet sound of something moving in the dark.
We have to get out of here.
How? That door's gone. The windows...
The windows were black. Not dark. Black. Like something was pressed against them from the outside.
It's watching us.
What is?
Every...
A cold breath brushed against the back of Milioni's neck.
Don't turn around.
Why?
Because it's right behind me.
The air grew heavy. The smell of old meat filled the room.
We're gonna die.
No. There's got to be a way out.
The walls started to whisper.
There is.
How?
You have to feed it.
Feed it what?
A long, bony finger pointed at female Len.
No.
The shadows lunged,
Rabber.
but it was too late. The darkness swallowed her whole.
Oh my God.
The house sighed. The door reappeared.
Now you can leave.
What about her?
She's part of the house now.
The doorknob gleamed, wet.
I'm not touching that.
Then you'll stay forever.
Outside, something scratched at the walls.
We have to go, now.
They reached for the doorknob.
Don't forget to lick it.
The taste was familiar, metallic.
That's blood.
The door creaked open.
See you soon.
They ran, but behind them, the house smiled.
Why are all the streetlights out?
The neighborhood wasn't just dark. It was empty. No cars, no people. Just rows of identical houses, their windows black and still.
This isn't our street.
Of course it is.
She stood behind them, smiling. Her teeth were too white. Too many.
You were inside.
I've always been outside.
A wet crunching sound came from the house they'd just fled. Something was eating.
We need to keep moving.
Their shoes slapped against pavement that felt wrong. too soft, like walking on skin.
Help me.
The voice came from a sewer grate.
Oh God, that's her.
A pale hand reached up through the bars. The fingers bent the wrong way.
Don't look down.
But it was too late. The eyes staring up from the darkness weren't human anymore.
Run, just run.
They sprinted past houses that leaned closer with each step. Front doors stood slightly ajar. Inside every one, something waited in the hall.
You shouldn't have left me behind.
The voice came from everywhere now. From the trees. From their own mouths.
Make it stop.
The road ahead curved sharply. Too sharply. It bent upward like a smile.
Almost home.
At the end of the street, their house stood waiting. The front door gaped open. Inside, something scraped a knife against bone.
We're going in circles.
We always were.
The street lights flickered on. Each bulb contained a staring eye.
Time to come inside.
The doorknob glistened.
No, not again.
The house exhaled a long, rotting breath that made the street lights dim. The windows pulsed like a heartbeat.
You were always meant to come back.
We never left, did we?
The realization hit like ice water. Their hands were already on the door. Had been the whole time.
Lick it.
The taste was familiar. Salt and copper. The flavor of fear.
I don't want to go inside.
You already are.
The door swung shut behind them. Somewhere in the dark of the house, something began to chew.